Hi, good evening. This is the day third of reading this book, The Purpose of Life, and hope so we will complete it today. And this is the third chapter, and this is Paradise and Man. When Professor Now Nihal Singh finally retired from an American university, he came to India where he was elected to the Rajya Sabha from 1992 to 1998. When he was nearing the end of his tenure, I chanced to meet him and was invited to his home. I found that his whole house was like a huge library. He was a scholar in the real sense. In the course of our conversation, I learned that he had done his master's in political science. He later went on to complete his doctorate on international relations. Then he saw an advertisement by an American university for the post of professor on the subject. So Professor Singh applied for it and was almost immediately called for an interview. When he reached the USA, he was received by someone who told him that he had been sent by the university to serve as his guide. Then he drove Professor Singh to the university where he was accommodated in the university guest house. This guide came daily to Professor Singh and showed him around the vast university campus from morning till evening. In this way, he took him to different departments of the university and acquainted him with all the main areas of activities of the institution, for instance, the library, the dining hall, the classrooms, the teachers' club, student meetings, university worker meetings, etc. Almost a week passed in this way. Professor Singh started to feel anxious. He said to the chairman of the department, I was called for an interview and I have been here for a whole week, but so far no interview has taken place. The chairman replied, your interview has already been done and we have selected you. Now you can join as soon as possible. Then the chairman told Professor Singh that the person who had met at the airport and who had acted as his guide was a senior professor and also his interviewer. He added that they had learned of his education and qualification from the papers he had sent them, and now they wanted only to know whether or not he measured up to the culture of the university. This had been the task of his interviewer, who had taken him to the different departments of the university and introduced him to all the activities going on there. Azanul. Let's wait for a bit. I think it will take time. Let's finish it. Just 2 pages left. Should I wait a bit more? We can start. This incident parallels the situation of paradise and man. God created a paradise, a vast world which was perfect in the fullest sense of the word. Here everything was of the highest possible standard. Therefore, God wanted such people to inhabit this world as were flawless in character and thus fully qualified to live in this ideal environment. Now, God created the present planet Earth as the model of this world. Here, everything exists that is available in the world of paradise. The only difference being that paradise is perfect, whereas the present world is imperfect. Paradise is an ideal world, whereas the present world is far from being ideal. Paradise is an eternal world, whereas the present world is ephemeral. Paradise is free from all kinds of fear and sorrow, whereas the present world is the beast at this very age. Paradise is the word of reward, whereas the present world is a testing ground. According to this plan, God created man and settled him in the present world. The planet Earth, God gave man the opportunity to stay here without applying any curb on his freedom. A rightful manner or to misuse it as he pleases. Every man who is born into this world has two invisible angels of God with him at all time. They are constantly preparing records of men's words and deeds. It is on the basis of this record that he will be awarded paradise or hell in this next world. Men will live with complete freedom in the world of paradise, but he will be so mature and conscious that under no circumstance he will misuse his freedom. He will lead a life of complete discipline in spite of enjoying total freedom. This is man for whose selections this planet Earth was created. All the circumstances that are present in the world of paradise are also present in this world. Now, what is being observed is the man who, while experiencing all kind of situation, both good and bad, has proved to possess a character worthy of paradise. That is the one who will be selected and accommodated in the eternal world of paradise. God's invisible angels are ever present with man and they are preparing the records of his death at every moment. This is the test of man. And it is on the basis of this test that the future of every human being will be decided. The test is of man's acknowledgement of the greatness of God on every occasion, which is whether or not he paid attention to the voice of his conscience or ignored it. When man was confronted with logical argument, did he surrender to the truth or go against it? Or else when there was a choice between ego and truth, did he accept the truth of his own ego having becoming an egoist? Similarly, while dealing with people, did he adhere to justice or did he become unjust in his own interest? Was he a good person in private just as he appeared to be in the public, that he made truth his supreme concern, or did he make anything else a supreme concern? In the same way, when we came into a position of power, did he become victim of corruption or did he adhere to justice even after coming into power? When we received wealth or when he experienced poverty, did he prove himself to be on the path of moderation or did he deviate from it? In social life, when he was given a front seat, how did he behave? And when he was given a back seat, how did he react? Did he subjugate his desire and emotion to principle, or did he give in to his desires? The decision about all eternal futures of every man and woman will be based on this very record. The present world has been created for a limited period of time. After the completion of this period, all the humans being born in this world will be presented before God. According to the records prepared by the angels, God will decide the future of every man. Those men and women whose records show that they live in the world with nobility of character and use their freedom according to the God's will, thus proving that they were fit to be lodged in the environs of paradise, and all those who fail to demonstrate nobility of character will be rejected and sent to the universal dustbin to spend a life of frustration and regret and will never escape from this condition. So let's talk about Mr. Maulana Wahiduddin Khan. He was born in 1925 and in 2021. He was an Islamic scholar, spiritual leader, and peace activist, internationally recognized for his contribution to world peace. He has received, among other, Padma Vibhushan, the Rajiv Gandhi National Sadbhavna Award. The Maulana authored over 200 books dealing with Islam's spiritual wisdom, the Prophet's non-violent approach, Islam's relation with modernity, and other contemporary issues. His English translation of the Quran is widely appreciated as simple, clear, and easily understandable. He founded Center for Peace and Spirituality International in 2001 to popularize the culture of peace and share the spiritual messages of Islam with people. You can find it at mwkhan.com. Another is cpsglobal.org. So, on this third day, we completed this 40 45 pages of this book. Thanks to you.